wash a plate here. And then we're going to wash another plate here. Rinse the sink. Get all the bacteria flying down that sink drain that worked its way up. Send it back to hell, to the pits of hell, would you? So over here we've got a milkshake maker type deal. It's a protein container, and we're gonna pour this. This is oat drink, so it's an oat milk, but this is oats, Earth's own original oats. And what you're gonna do here, the wife likes these, so whatever she likes, you always make for her. This way she don't have arguments. And the more you do for your wife, the crappier she is. I swear it. Now, if you do a moderate amount of stuff and complain about it, she'll be fairly cordial. So here's what I suggest. Don't meet her in the middle. Go on the lesser side. Show her what it means to not get anything done first, and then when she wants stuff done, do it good. Do a good job, but only do one thing every maybe 2 to 3 months. If you go and bang off 5 or 6 things, you know next week you got to bang off 7 or 8 things, right? So basically bang off about one thing every 2 to 6 months, you know? Barely sweep the floor, you know what I mean? Trip over the broom a few times. You're like, whoa, what the hell is this contraption? You know what I mean? All right. Here's what we're going to do. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Kalamata olives we didn't eat. I don't know how that happened. I always eat all my olives out of my salads. I don't know why. My things didn't go Kalamata's way. But Olive Grease is mourning about 14 olives. The good ones too, the purple olives. Now, we'll complain to the wife about that after. Next, you have to always complain too. If you don't have a bunch of stuff to complain about, it's an unfair environment you've created for yourself, right? Because, wives, right? Next to complaints is a picture of your wives right now. Take a look in the definition dictionary of the Apostles. Section 3242-A, it states there, wives are crappy. It says that in there. I love my wife too. This is all. Your wives are worse than mine. You got to deal with that, okay? Now my third wife, man, she had a beard you could just tug on. You know what I mean? That's from Dungeons and Dragons. Little red dwarf. And a dwarf is a character in medieval times known as a dwarf. Let's not get that twisted. This land is our land. Oh man, this land belongs to you and me. But it doesn't, does it? Can't even go anywhere, bud. You gotta have your papers. Everyone thought it was the Germans that wanted you to have papers, but if you look around you, it's clearly not. Just look right now. You can't travel anywhere unless you have a bunch of different papers. And it's going to get more and more expensive, guys. You're going to be able to travel less and less. Have you ever traveled? You ever saved up for a trip before? You ever actually had a thought to go on a trip? That's what I mean. They've taken away the adventure inside of a person. I don't know. It's like 1 in 400,000 young people wants to do something that is outside of working in an office environment. It's really, really very, very, very sad.
Technology is important right now. It runs the world. But remember, technology didn't always, it wasn't so digital. Um, our analog, the ability to actually turn the wheel with our own muscle strength is dissolved. You know what I mean? Now it's you push a button or monitor a screen to have that wheel or that cog turned. So when you consider these things, you got to recognize when the power goes off and everybody's too weak and feeble and has never turned a wheel before. Think of how quickly you will meet your demise. Very, very quickly, a matter of days, moments even. This panic strikes, strickens the entire city you live in. There's no water, so you're screwed within a couple days. Try going out on the streets. You won't even go out on the streets right now. What do you think is going to happen when the lights go out? What type of people do you think are going to run the streets when the lights go out? So tread lightly in this world we live in because she's a dangerous one. But also remember, I mean, it's a cool world right now where you can make money pushing a button rather than breaking your entire back for half the amount of money. You know what I mean? Sure, it's easier on the spine, but is it turning you spineless? You know what I mean? Now there's some people that can do both. You can get out. There's probably more women that can do both than men in this day and age. Women get paid less, so they have to take up a second job and do more stuff. It's crazy how the world has turned men, not all men, the majority, 400,000, no, let's say 399,999 out of, for ratio of softies, right? A bunch of softies. You gotta think about it too, like, everyone thinks they're a man, you're so tough, you eat all this food, or whatever it is you do, right? There's all these stigma against vegans and vegetarians. But if you look around you right now at all the people that are eating healthy, you know what I mean? They're the ones that are able to do stuff, play sports, walk, you know what I mean? Yeah, there might be some plant lovers out there, which again, everybody was deemed cannabis, this and that. Well, look at the majority of people that aren't doing that now. I mean, again, it's a crazy world we live in when you can't see correlations of healthy people compared to what you thought was healthy, and now look at the state of everything, right? So I got a bad back, but with me catching up on rest, I'm noticing that I'm actually feeling better. I'm able to actually regenerate in the morning. You know what I mean? I still need to have a bath right away because I'm very tight and very sore. But I wake up and I stretch and I move my body and it helps. It makes a difference. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's way better than it used to be, which is, I'm getting older. That's a good thing, right? But there are those days when it's very stiff, very intense pain. It's the humidity factor. I don't know how moisture can affect your bones when you live in a closed, sealed environment inside our body, but I guess we inhale the moisture, we breathe it in, it kind of perspires and transpires between our skin. It's happening. Okay, so we washed that plate, a couple plates there. I gotta wash this bowl here in a minute, but should be good to go here. We're just doing a light coating of that. We're saving money, we're cutting back, we're using less, and then we're just going to eat less as well. So, but we're going to use less each time compared to normal, right? I barely fill up my plate to the size of Mount Olympus now. So that's my one meal a day is a huge meal. And then I have about 6 or 7 sandwiches. What? 6 to 7 oranges. What? I gotta make my wife a protein shake. You want a protein shake, love? Not right now. Okay. All right, not right now. It's not right now. We never even hit the bagel attachment on the toaster there, so now we're bagel toasting. So it's an extra. We paid more money to have the toaster push a bagel button, so I thought I'd push it for a bit. I cut back on how long I run the bagel button for. We're gonna do some oatmeal cookies. Some there's my favorite is a ginger cookies. We're gonna do. So look forward to that, and as well as some other stuff. I'm pretty sure my wife wants falafels for dinner. So we'll have pickled turnips, falafels, Kalamata olives, lettuce, tomatoes, tzatziki, onion, garlic. And we'll just hammer down with some really nice, tasty food. I want to make some mashed potatoes and gravy tonight for my meal. That's great. My wife wants falafels. I don't. I mean, I'll eat some, but that's not what I want. I'm going to have Yukon Gold potatoes. And they're going to be super tasty, so just enjoy the shows. We'll boil them. We'll smash them, we'll mash them, and then we'll gravy up. We'll put some garlic and onion in the gravy, some herbs. Ooh, it's going to be tasty. It's going to be real tasty. I'll do a nice blonde gravy with the yellow potato skins on. Ooh, ooh. Don't get me started. I might do something else for lunch as well. I'm kind of craving it the last couple of days, and then I forgot about it, and then I just remembered what I've been craving for the last couple of days. So I'll probably do a few of those. The wife and I both love them, so we'll do that. Picked up some nice appies from Costco. We have to have a salad today, though, so yeah, we can do appies and a salad. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We're only doing a few, but we'll definitely do them. So tasty. Might have to throw it in with like a batch of cookies or something, because I'm not going to run the... You know what, actually? I have something else I can run. I have a toaster oven, a pizza oven. I can turn that on today. I think it's in the basement. I'm actually going to run it up here. I'm going to run it upstairs, because I believe that every good kitchen should have a pizza oven inside of it. So let's get that going. Let's get the pizza oven going today. I haven't even unboxed it. It's in the, no, I haven't unboxed it yet. So it's still got the tape on the box downstairs. On the other stainless steel, I was going to put it down there, but I have a food dehydrator down there. So I'm going to actually get that going this week. I can do some nectarines or something like that today, or maybe some pineapple, but I really want to do oranges, apples. I love apple slices. I love dehydrated apples. and all kinds of goodies we're going to be having this summer. Wash the protein container.
I was gonna give her a plate. You know what? 2 pieces of cardboard there are good enough. You know what I mean? Paper towel is the new when it comes to plates. I've been using paper towel for years. I'll grab like an old Tupperware lid and like a flat lid, and I'll slide it underneath these 2 paper towels, and bam! Here, let me show you. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. Anything will do too. You can use damn near anything. You take an old piece of cardboard, anything, you can use this. Just slap it right under. Scooch these over a bit. And look, you even got a little handle. Look it. It ain't going anywhere. Bam! See, they didn't even fly off the paper towel. I threw that down. Look it. Bam! So next time you're out and about, if you're always like, oh, we gotta have plates, just remember you're a total goof. When the lights go out, figure out what you're gonna make for a nice sanitary plate like that. How you doing, bud? I'll see you next time, homies. And remember, if you're